Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great, great world. We're going to talk about XRP. I'm going to start with this. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a things aren't adding up, and it's pretty obvious theorist. How many of you could say that right now? 3 years ago, anything that was considered conspiracy theory is now becoming facts. And they're not even hiding it anymore. They're pretty much telling you exactly what their agenda is. Some people are just blind to it, they don't even want to see it. Other people see it and do nothing about it. And now we're starting to see politicians wake up to it. We're starting to see celebrities talk against the Great Reset, talk against the World Economic Forum. And it's a good thing because I don't believe we're too late to stop what's coming. Now, people keep saying, you talk about in an XRP video about everything but XRP. Not really, because everything that's happening right now on a daily basis all leads us to the same place. It leads us to Agenda 2030, CBDCs. That's going to be popping up left and right. ISO is going to go live in March. Everything comes right back to crypto. I feel we're no longer investing in cryptocurrencies. We're investing in technology, the technology of the future. I say it all the time. Because without this technology, Agenda 2030 wouldn't even be happening. So it's all centered around the same thing, and it all leads right back to the same place. It feels like we're living in a movie. That's what it comes down to. So then there's the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation will be funding US $40 million over 5 years for the Global Alliance for Livestock Veterinary Medicines, a public-private partnership based in Edinburgh, UK. I believe he's doing this over there because here in the US, he would never get away with this. Regulations are much harsher here, in my opinion. But I would never eat any food that Bill's putting anything into because of this. 2011, written by Bill Gates, depopulation through forced vaccination, the zero carbon solution. Think about that. And that's what is part of the agenda. They want to depopulate the planet. These globalists, elitists that are very angry old people, in my opinion, they look at me and you and they see a problem that they want to fix. People have no right to private ownership of cars, homes, or property. The World Economic Forum has declared the United Nations is already seeking to transfer trillions to poor nations via its climate fear campaign for a Gestapo Stalinist-led world. Klaus Schwab's World Economic Forum has declared that people have no right to own their car and can instead walk or share. According to the World Economic Forum, far too many people own their own vehicles, and this situation must be corrected by pricing them out of the market. Oh, so so me and you can't afford a car, they'll just raise the price until it's unaffordable. That's why I'm telling you, everything is geared towards being rich in the future. If you're poor, you will have no options. Thousands of private jets fly into Davos each year for the World Economic Forum's annual summit, but according to Klaus Schwab, ordinary people should not own their own car. That is so hypocritical. The whole Agenda 2030 is built upon hypocrisy. All the things that they don't want me or you to do, they're already doing on a daily basis. It begins, guys. Oh, look, universal basic income starting in the UK now in 2023. Still think this is going to take 20 years? Still think there's much time left? Probably nothing, though. And anyone who ends up on that universal basic income is going to become a slave to the system. You're already going to be reliant on the government for your monthly check. You'll get put into a CBDC before anyone else. You'll be tied to a digital ID and a social credit score. That's why it's important to enrich yourself while you still can. You can avoid going onto that government assistance program in the future. And everything is geared that way. Everything I've ever read on this is geared in that direction. At a critical moment for the global economy, we will drive a stake through its heart so we can reset the global order, where everything is digital. Your life is ones and zeros, which means, of course, we can just turn you off. Maybe the fourth industrial revolution is the Fourth Reich. And again, We seen Brad Garlinghouse meet with her, Kristalina Georgieva. We also see Brad meeting with Christine Lagarde. You got to look at what the elites of the world are looking at. When they're looking at XRP as being part of the future, you need to invest in that so you can enrich yourself and hold on to your XRP for dear life. Get it off the exchanges if you're storing it there. And make sure you don't click on anything that looks too good to be true. There's going to be a lot of scams, especially when the market turns around. You're going to see more and more of that on a daily basis. Keep your XRP safe. What does the fourth industrial revolution mean to you? That's a good question. I want to know what your thoughts are on that. You could put it in the comments down below. What I see as far as the fourth industrial revolution is all of a sudden AI really taking off, automation taking off in a very big way. That new financial system rolling out, that'll be huge in the fourth industrial revolution. But with it, it comes a dark side thanks to the World Economic Forum, thanks to Klaus Schwab and Bill Gates and George Soros. It doesn't need to be that way. This should be an exciting time for all of us. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity to enrich yourself. You invest in anything that's tied to the fourth industrial revolution. You sit back, you stay patient, you watch everything get built out, and you get rich in the end. But it doesn't need to have the dark side with it. No, it's not just the digital revolution. It is many other areas. It's brain research, nanotechnology, and I could go on and on. Life sciences and so on. It's a fusion of physical, digital, and biological world. That really is the essence of the fourth industrial revolution. Klaus Schwab. They want to make me and you digital in the future. And they also want us to be under their full control. But nanotechnology is kind of scary, as well as 5G, because I'm feeling that 5G has some sort of hidden agenda behind it as well. 5G, what happened to the fourth industrial revolution hype? All I hear about is layoffs and a 2023 depression. Which is it? Well, first you're going to have the crash. I believe that's going to happen. Then all of a sudden, the new financial system's going to go online. I feel a rough time is ahead. But as the US dollar collapses out, because they have to collapse the current financial system one way or another to bring on the new system, crypto and the stock market are absolutely going to be going parabolic at that point as the dollar continues to collapse down. People are going to fall in hard times. If you're a crypto investor, you literally have nothing to worry about. That's the time that's going to make you rich beyond your wildest dreams. Have you wondered what Web3 is and what the fuss is about? You should be interested in knowing so that you can align with the future workforce and the fourth industrial revolution. So here it is in these four pictures. Now, I just want to point out one thing here. So the semantic web. The semantic web is a way of organizing data on the internet so that machines can understand it in the same way humans do. Artificial intelligence is the ability of machines to learn and understand tasks that are typically done by humans, such as recognizing patterns and making decisions. Natural language processing. It's the ability of computers to understand human language by extracting the correct meaning from text. That's what they're pushing for. Web3 is going to be huge when it finally does go online. I mean, I believe it's online now. It's just not built out the way they want to build it out yet. Once you bring AI really into everything, that's going to be life changing. All of a sudden, you're going to see people losing their jobs more and more in the future. And why? Because they could easily replace you with a machine, depending on your job description now or your skill set. Because think about it. You look at McDonald's, they're going fully automated. You see Amazon pushing that way as well. Other companies will do it to compete with their competitors. Robots don't take sick days. They work holidays. They work 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. That's the future that all the elites of the world want. That's the future that the people that run the entire planet right now want. They don't need me or you. Crypto has failed to generate any significant real world use cases apart from the financing of crime. Give me a giggle. However, I completely agree with your alternative future. DeFi, smart contracts coupled with AI, AGI, will be the fourth industrial tech we are waiting for. And without crypto, there would be no fourth industrial revolution, in my opinion, because it's the technology behind the cryptos that we invest in that will be running the fourth industrial revolution. Choose one of these skill sets and learn it like your life depends on it. Crypto jobs, web development, software engineer, digital marketing, photography. I don't know why that one's on there. Graphics design, UI, UX design, data science, machine learning. Disappear for 8 months. And again, if you don't have the right skill set in the future, most likely you will end up doing nothing. That's why you have to enrich yourself or learn one of these job sets because this is the future. Unless you're a plumber, that'll be a job that'll be here for the long term because none of the elites will ever want to fix any of their own pipes or any of that kind of stuff. Electrician will still be around in the future. They're already trying to get rid of surgeons. I mean, they're trying to make machines that can perform surgery. Think about that. So how many jobs are really safe in the future? Bank of America, the first half of 2022, they were awarded over 300 patents that dealt with machine learning, payment systems, blockchain, etc. They have blockchain patents filed from 2016 and before, some of them just granted. And again, when you see the banks pushing towards automation and AI and machine learning, that's when you really need to pay attention. That tells me crypto's here for the long term. It's going to be here for at least the next 100 years. I don't care what these politicians are saying today. They don't even understand crypto. Well, the Ripple on-off ramps for their cross-border payments are 100% absolutely controllable. This is the plan all along. The court case is just theater. U.S. government has already chosen XRP and Ripple. Buy XRP and popcorn. Enjoy the show. And that's how I feel everything is right now. We're watching a movie play out in real time. First, over here, we have the new financial system getting built out little by little. Then you see AI and robotics moving ahead, full steam ahead. Look at Elon Musk, what he's doing with robots. Other countries are doing the same thing. It already got started, but we're only in the first stage of the fourth industrial revolution. Until any of this actually comes to life and is utilized on a daily basis throughout the world, we're not quite there yet. But because we're so early in the crypto, we could see all the signs of what's coming in the future. That's why I make these videos. I know this all leads to XRP. I know this all leads to me and you getting rich at some point as well. And I already can see what's going to happen when a CBDC arrives. Anybody that's on government money or that universal basic income will be a slave to the system. Anybody with money might be able to continue the same way you do now. And I can't stress that enough. That's why you got to keep your XRP safe as possible. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you watching my videos. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.